If you've just started a YouTube channel or you're about to start a YouTube channel, you might need these 10 tips for new YouTubers in 2018. Here we go! Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, if you're new around here and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe, start creating. Now, getting started on YouTube can be a very daunting experience. You kind of plunge your way into the swimming pool and then immediately you have to learn to swim. Now, if you haven't done your research, if you haven't looked around, you may need some tips and tricks. That's what I'm here to give you today. But before that, I want to ask you a question. How long have you been considering starting a YouTube channel? Are you already on YouTube and you're looking for a few tricks and tips? Or have you looked at a specific YouTuber and you have a channel in mind? Maybe you're relaunching an old one, or you're rebranding a channel and you're looking to do something new. Please leave a comment down below. Now, just to get you started, to give you a little primer, a few things that you need to focus on when you're a new YouTuber. I'm going to give you 10 YouTube tips on how to get started on YouTube in 2018. Number 1, prepare to suck. Now, for some of you that have seen me on Mr. Hairy Brit channel, I'm assuming you're expecting some kind of pun. No, this is an educational channel. Shame on you. Everybody that starts on YouTube is appalling. At some point, nobody picks up a camera and immediately hits the first fantastic video on day one. Even viral videos that have gone up on a random whim have bad lighting and bad sound, right? What you need to do is prepare to suck. You're going to suck for months. You're going to suck for hundreds of videos. I've got 800-ish videos on my Mr. Hairy Brit channel, and the first 600-700 of them are either poorly lit or me ranting at a camera, or I'm stuttering, or I don't know how to edit it properly. Sucking on YouTube is a learning technique. What you need to do is look at your first video and learn how to make the second video less crappy. And then the third one less crappy than the second, right? Just keep going. If anything, sucking on YouTube is the thing that you need to do to become much bigger and much better and broader on YouTube. And I am aware that this still sounds like a sexual innuendo, but I promise you it's not. Number 2, pick a niche. Now, there are YouTube channels out there that are completely broad and scattershot, right? That may be because they're already an established YouTuber and they've got a second channel that they can just throw ideas at. Or they even built their brand on just being scattershot, like Good Mythical Morning. But even Good Mythical Morning, although their topics seem random, what they happen to have done is structured them into a show that can be random, but it's still uploaded at a set time, on a set schedule, with set people, with just basically they've very cleverly engineered their chaos, so you expect it at the same time, and that's the type of brand of video you get from them. They've already found a niche. They've niched chaos. So what are niches? Well, you can do sport, you can do makeup, you can do educational. I'm teaching you YouTube, but maybe you can teach me science or English or how to understand Mandarin. Anything can be taught as long as you have some form of background in it, even if you're not an expert in it. At the end of the day, what you need is something to theme your channel around. So it could be that your niche is daily vlogging with your kids, or it is your exercise routine, or it is how you cook food. If you brand your channel around that, then that's your niche and you can continue to plough down that route. Later you can diversify, but establish your niche from day one and kind of drill into that niche. 3, now you've picked your niche, make sure that you found your channel name and you branded your banner correctly. Your homepage channel banner should establish who you are, your brand name and what you do. Many a time I've seen a YouTube channel banner that just says their name fantastically. It's even got their face. Well, that's brilliant. You've established you are, I don't know, Mr. Hairy Brit, but underneath you need to tell us, what does Mr. Hairy Brit do? In my case, I did funny, weird, educational news videos. If you have a look at the channel banner for the Alan Spicer YouTube Tricks and Tips channel, it clearly shows that I am Alan Spicer, that I do YouTube Tricks and Tips videos, and that they are Tuesday and Saturday. See there? Immediately you look at that, and if you've come randomly from nowhere and you've landed on my channel, you know who I am, what I do and when. 4, make sure that your avatar matches the rest of your channel branding. That avatar will follow you everywhere. No matter where you comment, your face or whatever badge or icon will be next to it. Does it have your channel icon? Does it have your channel colours? Does it clearly indicate that you are that person? And does it match with your channel name? Because there's nothing worse than either having one of those blank icons, something that YouTube's randomly selected for you, or a picture of a Game of Thrones character when you happen to do makeup tutorials that have nothing to do with Game of Thrones. Branding is key. 5, to play into that, make sure that your branding continues into your thumbnails, right? Whatever channel fonts that you have in your channel banner and in your avatar, try and reflect into your thumbnails. I've been very brand conscious and very brand specific in continuity on the Alan Spicer channel. There is always my face, there is always text kind of here on what is my right hand, but it's actually the left hand side of the screen, hopefully. And I use a select palette of colours. I use a specific font. I always use white, black and red as much as I can, and I kind of mix it up, but it's always my face. So if you look at my thumbnails, no matter where, if I pop up on the right hand side of YouTube, you know that's Alan. That's one of his YouTube tricks videos. Click. If you don't want to use your face in the thumbnail, that's fine. If you're specifically focusing on what you are doing, that's also good. So if you're doing a tutorial on, I don't know, how to paint a wall, have a paintbrush on the wall or whatever, but try and do a little channel icon in the bottom left hand corner or the bottom right hand corner. What that does is then that way, instead of just the whole thumbnail being my face, you can see how that's a little green Good Mythical Morning icon in the bottom left hand corner. That's a Good Mythical Morning video. Oh, and so are the rest of that. Click. Number 6, here's one that many people overlook as a new YouTuber: playlists. Playlists are a very powerful tool. As you continue to pump out videos, make sure that you're putting them into playlists and playlist series. Now, I've been asked many a time, how many playlists is too many playlists? Well, from what I've heard from other experts and from my own experience, there is no such thing as too many playlists. Just don't swamp YouTube with them all in one day. What I've done on here and my Mr. Hairy Brit channel is try to publish at least one playlist a week. Normally on days that I am not publishing videos. The way YouTube works is every time you upload a video, it counts as new content for YouTube to eat and index. If you're then putting up a playlist at the same time, it's competing against it. So I publish on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I publish a new playlist around about Thursday. It's then 6 or 7 semi-related videos with a good title, a good description. What that does is it gives YouTube another piece of content to index, and then if that playlist does well, it effectively acts as a new video. So if I'm publishing on Tuesday and Saturday and a playlist on Thursday, YouTube thinks I'm publishing 3 pieces of content or 3 videos a week, when one is a playlist anyway. But it keeps the algorithm rolling and indexing you. And it could be about anything. Go back and playlist all of your 2017 videos, put together all of the videos in which you talk about family, or that you do specific makeups, lipsticks and then hair, right? And mix them up, or make a collection that these are my favourite ones. These are the ones that didn't do too well. Here are the hidden gems. Make playlists. 7, have a content plan. Make sure that you always have some ideas in the background that you want to do at some point, or that you've already kind of got in the mix that you can throw up there. I have a text file on my laptop in which every now and then, if I get a question from somebody or I get a brainwave, I note down a rough title, you know, YouTube tips for beginners. That text file doesn't need to be immediately jumped on right now, but when you're having a random drought and you don't know what content to make, you go to that text file and you've got a couple of bullet point headers, and underneath you may have even gone like, okay, these are the top 10 tips and you've listed 7 of them, I have to find 3 more, no, there's a video. Number 8, okay. You've got ideas, you've got videos sorted, make sure that you've got a schedule in mind, okay? So yes, you've got that text file and you're able to create content. But if you set expectations with people and you tell them that I'm going to publish on a Tuesday and a Saturday, they know when to expect you, rather than just randomly ad hoc throwing up random videos that may confuse people, right? Or you tell them, I put out 1 video a week. Okay, that kind of helps. They know that they'll get something. But if you've got a set day and a set time, it may actually help you with that lift off. Because if they know that you publish at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday, then they're ready at 5:55 waiting for you, which means at 6:01 they can all jump on it, it pushes it high, YouTube goes, wow, look, it got all of those views in the first hour or so. It might need a little bit of a push that's clearly popular, rather than I'll publish it sometime that week and that 100 views that you got at 6:01 is 100 views that you got over 7 days. It doesn't have that immediate lift. 9! Now, this is a tip that I've said countless times, but many people just gloss over it. You've got content ideas, you know when you're going to publish them. Brilliant. Bulk record those videos in advance. Many a time I've seen a YouTuber friend go, oh great, you know, I've got to put out a video tonight and I've got 2 hours to put it out and I've got no idea what I'm doing, or I haven't got the time to record it, it's going to be late, or I might just skip it. But if you dedicate one day, say a Saturday, right, and you block out a couple of hours and you know that it takes you 10 minutes to record a 4 or 5 minute video, right, in that 2 hours you can note down, go through your text file of like video names, pull together 3 or 4 videos, record 4 videos, and then next time you put out a video you've got 1 there and 3 in the bank. This way, if anything happens, right, and you have to go and see your mum in hospital, or you're going on holiday and you want to, you know, sort everything out and not have to worry about recording videos, you've uploaded 1, you've got 3 in the bank. You can then schedule those for Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, and then you don't have to worry about anything for 10 days. Or maybe you're planning to do a Vida in April, so in March, why not record all of your like Vida videos in advance for the first 20 days or so, and then whilst you're going through those 20 days of uploading them, you can record the last 10. Less stress, more time to edit, and then, you know, you're thinking more things, you're writing more titles. Bulk recording can help you continue to keep going and not burn out. And my 10th tip for YouTubers in 2018 is never give up. Be passionate about what you want to do. Right, make sure that your channel is about something that you can continue to pump out videos about and you're excited about. You could really love Star Wars. You could really love football. Don't make videos on something that you just meh about. Right? At the end of the day, if you're passionate about it, you'll want to talk about it for hours and hours on end. You'll also not want to quit. I've seen some amazing friends of mine who have an amazing idea and some passions and are fantastic YouTubers just fizzle out because they give up or they get burnt out and they put up videos and they don't see that, I only got 50 views. Oh well, nobody cares, I'll give up. It took me 4 years to get 20 million views and 35,000 subscribers. Now, it didn't explode and then level off. It took me 3.5 years to get that first 1 million views, to get that first 8,000 subscribers. Me really grinding, and then it kind of snowballs and accelerates. If I had given up 3 months in, nothing would have happened. If you give up halfway through, how do you know how the football match ends? Remember that YouTube is a long haul game. Get that acorn, plant it in the ground, water it, wait for that mighty oak to grow. Now I hope these 10 YouTube tips will help you with your new YouTube channel as a new YouTuber. For more tricks and tips, there's a free PDF up here in the description down below. Subscribe to this channel as I pump out tricks and tip videos 2 times a week. Go out there, start creating.